Hi, it's Debbie from Creatively Yours and welcome to my Flosstube Extra. As promised, I am going to show you my 25 projects for 2025 and talk a little bit about my plans for 2025 and that includes a game. So without further ado, welcome. If you're new, I hope you like what you see, and if you are returning, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I am going to show you in no particular order my selection, and I have a total of, I believe, 64 or 65 whips. I'm not sure at the top of my head. I selected 25 for next year, and when I finish one of the projects, I can grab another whip, which is not in the selection, and if I finish two, I can have a new start. It's not a must. So let's whip down. I'm just going to show you. I've made a selection of older projects and newer projects. It's a great mix. So yeah, I'm going to show you the first one. This is Little Blue, artwork by Amy Stewart, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And that's this one. This is done on 25 count easy grid, 1/1 full cross. Which are most of my full coverages. So unless stated otherwise, I am using 25 count. I'm going to put everything in the bag, oh my goodness, back in the bag. Next project. It's a really small printout, but I will show you. And if it's not okay with editing, I will put in a picture. This is Quaker Street by Marjorie Massey. I'm only stitching this part. And this is what I have so far. This is done on 40 counts, hand-dyed by me. I'm not sure of the name anymore. It just escapes me. I'm using PR043 charcoal by Silks for You. That's project number 2. Project number 3. This is going to be started tonight. This is for insiders known as the Nala project. I lost my oldest cat of 20 years last June, and I decided to stitch a piece dedicated to her and to commemorate her. Commemorate, is that a word? In her memory, which is Beaded Dragonfly Tile by Chatelaine. I received everything for it from European Cross Stitch. And I'm going to stitch it on just 40 count, no, 28 count white linen, which was called for, and the called for DMCs. And I am, of course, going to use the silk for it, which is called Blue Lagoon. The Petite Treasure braid called for. Silk lame braid called for, which is a very light blue. And of course, these beautiful beads. Sorry for the glare. I'm going to start it tonight because I have everything and I wanted to. So, and I finished some stitches. So next project I selected is Wise Owl by Dutch Lady Mystic Art, charted by Stitches So Beautiful. And this is what I have so far. I'm only stitching the black at first, and then I'm going to fill in. So I made it to the other corner, also done on 25 count easy grid 1/1 full cross. So I'm doing this one extreme cross country. Next one is Marley, which is a crop by the Cross Stitch Studio. I don't know at the top of my head who is the artist. I'm not sure. I'm going to put it in the screen. This is what I have so far. Also done on 25 count easy grid 1/1 full cross. Next one is Celebrate Halloween by Madame Chantilly. And this is what I have so far. This is done on 28 count emerald, hand dyed by me, with the called for DMCs. Really love this one. Next one is Spring Fairy by Letty Stitch, which was a kit. I substituted the kit fabric for 20 count Ada, and I'm stitching this one 1/1 full cross. Yeah, I have a bird. Next project, which is my oldest whip. Let me see where I have the cover photo. This is Manura by Nora Corbett, Mirabilia. Started this in 2019 or 2018, I'm not sure. This is my oldest whip, so it's going to be a sort of focus piece. It's going to come up multiple times. And this is what I have so far on this beautiful tentaculum fabric. Really loud fabric, but I love it. Yeah. Almost done with Minerva herself. Then I have to do the tree and the moon. Yeah. And then the back stitching and the beading. So next project I selected is Airmail Delivery, artwork by Chris Dunn, charted by Pain Free Crafts. And this is what I have so far. Also done on 25 count easy grid, 1/1 full cross. I believe I selected 10 full coverages. I have currently 26, I think. And yeah, I needed to make a selection, so 10 full coverages and 25 non-full coverages, including full coverage kits. The next one is Farben der Nederlanden by Historische Stiekmuster, or Colors of the Netherlands. I love these colors and love how this looks. This is what I have so far. This is stitched on 40 count antique white linen with the called for Swaddle silks. Next one it's The Fox by Luca S, which was a gift from mybobbin.com. And this is done on 16 or 18 count Rustico Ada, which was in the kit. So I'm using the kit fabric and the kit floss. Really beautiful, this one. Next one is Winter Rose Manor by Brenda Gervais. I haven't been working on this one for a long time, so that's one of the reasons why I chose this one. And this is what I have so far. I'm not sure, I know it's a 32 count fabric, but I'm not sure. Fog Lifter Blend, I believe, by R&R. And I'm using my own DMC conversion. The next project is The Creepy One, aka You'll Never Melt Again on Me, artwork by Adrian Borda, charted by Unconventional X-Stitch, which I'm very saddened to hear they had a house fire, aka their business. They have their business from their home, so yeah, that's heartbreaking. This is what I have so far. I'm concentrating on the eye first. This is done on 25 count Potato Lugana 1/1 full cross. Next one is my current focus full coverage piece, which is God Shed His Grace, artwork by Abraham Hunter, charted by the Cross Stitch Studio. There is a another version, another company, which charted this one as well, but I fell for the Cross Stitch Studio one. This is what I have so far. Also done on 25 count easy grid 1/1 full cross. Next one is another kit. And I again substituted the kit fabric, which was an Ada, to 28 count or 32 count gray linen. This is Blooming Cotton and Blueberries by the Magic Needle. Really enjoy this one. It's beautiful. This is what I have so far. And as I said, this is 32 count gray linen. It really pops. Everything is falling to the floor, as you could expect it. Next one was a start at Dutch Mania last year. This is Squirrel by Svetlana Sichkar. Patterns by SA Stitch on Etsy. I am stitching this, let me see, on a 32 count Victorian Motto Semper Threads fabric from a Fabric of the Month club. And this is what I have so far. I love this one. It's so gorgeous. Next one is Midi Deer Creek, artwork by Donna Gelsinger, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. This is a stitch along with my stitchy friends. And there goes my needle minder, which I will pick up later. This is what I have so far. This is also done on 25 count easy grid 1/1 full cross. Let me set that aside. Next project was my birthday start last October. This is The King of Flowers. It's a kit by Luca S. And I'm stitching this not on the kit fabric, but on a 32 count Murano. And this is what I have so far of my start. Next one, also a kit by Luca S, which was a gift last year for my birthday from my partner. And this is Enchanted Cottage. I am stitching this on the kit fabric, which is a pre-gridded Luca S fabric. I was starting to park, but next time I'm working on it, I'm going to work in the threads because it's not for me parking. This is what I have so far. It's an 18 count fabric, 2/1. Next one, it's almost difficult to get out the rest out of my laundry basket, which is right here. Next one is Sea of Prayers by Tilton Crafts, artwork by Takaki. And this is no longer available, as I believe. This is what I have so far. Also done on 25 count easy grid, 1/1 full cross. Let me grab the rest of the bags. So, next one was my New Year, New Start this year. This is Indig Goan by Brenda Gervais. And this is what I have so far. This is a 40 count fiber on a whim. I'm not sure of the color anymore, but yeah. And the called for colors, which are mostly Weeks Dye Works and Classic Color Works. Next one is A Stitch in Time Winter, artwork by Amy Stewart, my favorite, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And this is what I have so far. Let me fold it over. As you can see, I already stitched all the whites here and worked my way up so I can work my way down. This is done on 25 count Stormy Night, 1/1 full cross. And next one is a beautiful, gorgeous sampler by Barbara Anna Designs, which is called All Creatures Great and Small. And this is what I have so far. This is stitched on 40 count platinum, 1/2. With the called for DMCs. If you hear noises, my cat has woken up, my youngest cat. So maybe she will make an appearance or not. I'm not sure if she knows what's going on here. And my last of the 25 selected projects is Got a Secret, artwork by Chris Ortega, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. And I cropped it. And this is what I have so far. 25 count Lugana 1/1 full cross. And those are my 25 projects. Future me here, I forgot one project of the 25 projects. And this is Wilbur by Teresa Kogut. It's done on the cold for fabric with the cold for flosses. The fabric is, I believe, 32 count Bramble by Picture This Plus. And yeah, this project fell out of the basket, so that's why I'm putting it in. Thank you. Where I will be working on next year. And if I finish one of the 25, I can substitute it with another whip of my 64-65 whips at the moment. And if I finish 2, I can have a new start if I want to. It's not necessary. And then for the other fun part, I was watching, as many of you do, the Flosstube channel of Jen the Caffeinated Crafter and Siske of Siske Stitches. And yeah, I did this before a couple of years ago, but it didn't stick because I'm not very big on rule following. For the most part, hobby-wise. For cross stitch, I want to be cross stitching for fun and not to follow rules or goals, or I have to stitch on this, or I have to do so many stitches, or that's not my cup of tea. But something inside me watching them said, oh my goodness, that's so much fun. So I decided to make a Stitchopoly board for next year. I'm currently using it to see if it works. I made it my own. I made my own rules, so to speak. So yeah, I'm going to show you. This is not the definitive version. This is a concept. This is my board. And yeah, what do I have on here? I made little chance cards which have signs to them. I'm using 2 dices and I'm using a small needle minder to go around the board. I'm just using 1 person. I decided not to assign the street names to projects. I decided to assign it to categories. So my categories are sampler, full coverage, monochromatic, sorry, I'm just blanking the word, monochromatic, other, and fancy. So fancy ladies, mirabilias, or chatelaine, that kind of stuff. Then I have, as you can see, free choice. Free choice means literally free choice, which means if I am landing on that free choice, I can stitch on a project which is not in the 25 if I want to. I can start a new one if I want to. I can basically do whatever I want with free choice. My cat interrupted me. Then I have, let me see, jail. This is assigned to my oldest whip, and if I land on jail, which I'm visiting, I'm doing 500 stitches. If I am sent to jail, I have to do 750 stitches. Most of the board is 500 stitches, unless it's dice, then it's times 100 of a dice. And I have a number generator, which I made a list in Excel, and of my 25 projects, and if I use the number generator, the number coming up is the number of the project I have to work on. If I am landing on start, I'm going to do 750 stitches on God Shed His Grace, which is my focus full coverage. If I go through start, it's plus 200 stitches on the next project I'm landing on. I have a prompt wheel, which I have a space assigned to, which has various prompts I can use. What else do I have? My stations, I have 4 stations, are assigned to my oldest whip, my newest whip, kit stitching, and almost a finish. So yeah, I'm just loving this, tweaking it. I'm writing down when I change something up in my board. Needless to say, it is possible that within the first week of the new year I'm saying, no, done. I don't want to stitch on that project. That's also a fail-safe for me, because that's how I am. I decided this board is very loosely. It's not a set goal. It's not a set rule I have to follow. If I don't feel like it, I'm not going to do it. If I don't feel like what I'm landing on at that moment, I give myself some grace and say, okay, pick up another project. It's just for fun for me, and I am thoroughly enjoying it right now because it's very loosely. So yeah, that's it. I am going to clean up, put my 25 projects away, get working on my new start, my chatelaine, and just tweak my board some more in the next couple of weeks. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to have fun, and that's all that matters. Yeah, if you liked what you see, I hope you would like to leave a thumbs up and would like to subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I will be back not with a regular video, because I told you in my last video I don't have the time at the moment. I will be back with a kitted up projects video and with my New Year whip parade at the end of the year. So I will see you when I see you. Bye for now.